the session, today's session. It was really a lovely experience, not only I think for us, but also for people who are listening, not only from here, also for who are listening through our social medias. So I really have enjoyed it. And first of all, so let's say from the beginning, Sue, you were really amazing today. I gotta say that when we first met, that he said to me, I am actually over 60, but I have the mindset of a young woman, and it's something like that she said, and that's exactly what she represented today. And I just gotta say that that's really amazing to bring that vigor, energy, that passion, and you also really shared that vision that we have for us. So it's really amazing. And I think, throughout the sections, one thing that I have really encountered is that your emotional and intellectual investment to the vision, which is really, really important. Because unless you have both those two, the emotional investment where you are connected with your heart to that vision, that you're, now you're self-driven. No matter what happened, you keep going. I just love to repeat the quote that Martin Luther King used. If you cannot fly, run, and if you cannot run, walk, and if you cannot walk, drag yourself to that destination. I think that's exactly what happens when you put yourself, when you put that emotion and intellectual both into the very vision that we have. And I'm quite happy to see that that's happening here, that you have all emotionally as well as intellectually invested in this quest to make a change in the world, a quest to create a change in the world. And Beacons Academy is honored to have such great leaders. And so then I've got to listen to the story of Lisa, and it was really amazing. And she started with saying that some of the defining moments in life, and of course, I think every movement starts with a defining moment. And perhaps, I don't think that this mission started quite a while or weeks or month ago, but it indeed started years ago. Perhaps, when you were going through a defining moment. And perhaps, that day, and I think that somehow we were all just joined together under this one vision, and which is actually the moments when we have, come together, where we started to walk toward that same destination. And indeed, we all started walking years before, and somehow just met today. So of course, that defining moment, indeed we all have that defining moment. And also this is a really indeed a defining moment for not only for us, for many people. Because what I believe and what I have learned throughout my entire life, I actually went through both suffering, struggles, and lots of happy moments. And throughout that journey, one thing that I have learned is that every single human being on this earth has immense potential. Immense. Now, that literally immense potential that even we cannot imagine. So we are here with this immense potential, and we have a goal, a mission to achieve. And I'm happy that you have shared that potential to this vision. And we have Neil. Neil came along, and he said he narrated the story about marathon and his life journey. And I gotta say that this is indeed a marathon. This is one of the best marathon that we are going to ever take in our lifetime. And perhaps, one of the marathon that defines many lives, that defines many institutions, that defines many organizations, many communities. Because what I believe is that, whenever I learn something, I read something, whenever I read a particular particular person who made a lot of, or brought a lot of change in the society. What I saw, what I see there is that that person, when he decided to do something, when he decided to do something for a particular reason, the thing is that all the possibilities start to emerge, and that's exactly what happens. And this journey is about. And I think, when all these people come together for this specific reason, vision, I think there are immense possibilities where this could take us. And so I just would love to say that welcome to this marathon. This journey, which is going to completely change your lives, many other lives. So, and then we have an amazing speaker, Sue Mary. So I just have to say that, she spoke about shaping the world, shaping us. In fact, what I think about when I think about people, when I think about organization, when I think about communities, the thing is that it's how we lead the organization, how we lead our communities, how we lead ourselves. Actually, that shapes a particular organization. We have a vision. What makes, or what shapes this vision to the thing that we really want to see in the future is actually, how we lead this. And of course, I'm quite sure that we've got such an amazing team, and we can really bring that shape into this vision, and I can actually literally see now, what it's like to be in 2025, or what it's like to be in 2030. And I can't wait to see that, all the fruitful things that we're going to do together. And Sue Mary, thank you for that message, shaping us. And of course, we indeed have to ask ourselves what shapes us. And I think, the purpose as Andrea Prathonos, and I remember that because he kept repeating to himself, not only to us, purpose. And indeed, I think what shapes us is that the common purpose that we share together. Which is why, perhaps one of the reasons why we are here. And also which is the reason what makes us who we are. And so finally, Natalie said about self-awareness, and it is indeed because my journey started when I started to think, look into myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. And I think every person starts their journey by just looking into himself, by asking himself, what am I? And what am I to him, to them, to my organization, to community? And indeed, that question matters. And I think let's start this journey together by asking ourselves that very question. What am I to this community? Who am I to this community? Who am I to this vision? Because what I believe is that what you can contribute to this vision is beyond even your imagination. It's like that, it's always impossible, until it's done, until it's made possible. And I believe that we can make it possible. And let's do that by looking into ourselves. And thank you for these amazing messages, for this amazing journey that you have taken us. And I know that, we still have got many miles to journey further. And I'm really indeed excited to see what lies ahead. And once again, thank you, team. Thank you, leaders. Thank you, dear friends, for being with us, for being together on this journey.
Thank you, sir.